So I'm going to talk about the process of getting a used car or buying a used car in Puerto Rico. Again, I'm talking about a second-hand car, not from a dealer. I'm talking about buying directly from the owner. So basically what you want to do is you obviously have to find the car. And there's many ways of finding a car. One way is going on what's called clasificado.com, which is basically classified.com. It's like classified as. It's like the Craigslist of Puerto Rico. You want to go on that, or you want to go on Facebook Marketplace. And when you go on these two websites, you're going to have basically a wide selection of different cars you can choose from. You can say where it is you live, and you can give it like a little radius of how far you're willing to go to find a car. And then the listings will pop up. I want to take this road because it's really nice over here. So another strategy you can use to find the used car is basically doing what I'm doing right now. If you have a rental, or if you have someone that can drive you around, basically go around these residential neighborhoods. Find a nice, safe residential neighborhood with smooth roads. And then what you want to do is basically drive up the block. And as you can see, they have a lot of cars here in Puerto Rico. So a lot of times people will have at least 3 cars per household, and most of the times they're going to be selling a car. And all you have to do is just maybe ring the doorbell, or if the people are outside, you just say, hey, are you selling a car? You know, you can look for cars that say they're for sale. They're going to say se vende, or they're going to say for sale. And if you can't find anything, you can literally just ask the people, say, hey, I'm interested in your car you have there. Are you selling it by any chance? And the worst they can tell you is no. Either yes or no. And that's it. That's another way to find a car. And to be honest, that might even be the best way, because it'll be the least amount of effort just to find a car. Alright, so you found your car. Now what do? You contact the seller, you arrange a meeting, basically a meetup date, to go and see the car. You test out the car, you do everything you have to do, check the oil. If you have a scanning device like I do, you can bring that along, see if the car has any codes or malfunctions. Take it on a test drive. Please test everything. Even the windows. Make sure that the windows don't get stuck and that they're functional. Test the steering wheel. Test everything with the car. With this car, I didn't know that the steering wheel was loose. You know how you can adjust the steering wheel, make it higher or lower? The thing that you shift to adjust it is loose. I'm gonna have to tighten it up, because I was driving and I was parallel parking, and the steering wheel just dropped on me, and that never happened to me before, so I gotta straighten that out. Basically, test the car. Once you know that you want the car, negotiate a price, please. Please don't pay whatever it is they're asking for. Adjust the price, negotiate a price. Haggle with the person. If they don't want your offer, just walk away. There's plenty of cars in Puerto Rico. Alright, so you haggled a price, right? You negotiated a price. You guys agreed on a price. Have the cash in hand. If anything, you should have the cash in hand before you even meet up with the person. A lot of times they won't even negotiate with you if you don't tell them that you have the cash in hand. So after you guys agreed on the price, obviously you make sure that they have the title and the license, which is basically the registration. They call it la licencia. La licencia and the title, the título, have to be in the person's name, and they have to have it on them. If you confirm that they have both documents on their person and it's in their name, then you guys are gonna go either to the DMV, which is called SESCO, in person, or if you have your driver's license for Puerto Rico already, you guys can do it through the app. And this is the beautiful thing about the SESCO app here in Puerto Rico, because I already have my Puerto Rico driver's license. I got it even before getting a car, and I recommend you all do the same. And why did I do that? Because when you buy a used vehicle, you guys can at least initiate the transfer, the title transfer process over the app. And then you immediately receive an appointment date from the DMV, from Sesco, and then you can go in person by yourself. You don't have to go with the owner. Before, you had to go with the owner with all the documents, and it was a little bit more tedious. Now you can do it all by yourself. It's all automated, and then you just go to the DMV by yourself with the title in hand. You just have to sign it, and that's all. So that's why I would definitely recommend that you get your license first, because then the transfer process will be a whole lot quicker and a whole lot smoother. The whole process took about 30 minutes for me, meeting up with the lady, checking out the car, paying her husband, her giving me the title, us doing the transfer process, starting the transfer process over our phones, and then boom, the car is already in my name. I just need to finalize the process at the DMV in person, and that's all. So just like that, that's all you have to do. Then you go to the DMV with the title signed by the owner and by you. You bring the registration or the licencia, and you have to have proof of ID and proof of residency. And that's pretty much it, guys. The car is officially in your name. It's a very simple process buying a car here in Puerto Rico. I think the hardest part, honestly, is finding the right car, getting in contact with the right people, arranging an appointment, and them actually keeping their word. That was really the hardest part, to be honest. I have countless stories, guys, of car owners basically just not keeping their word with me, basically confirming from 2 days in advance, even confirming 30 minutes before I'm about to leave, and then while I'm on my way, them canceling on me, telling me that they've sold the car to someone else. That happened to me 4 times, guys. Not like it happened once and I just got so upset. No, it literally happened to me 4 times, guys. So trust me, just expect stuff like that to happen. If you make an arrangement, expect it to go your way, of course, but if it doesn't work out, don't even take it personal. Just brush it off, keep it pushing, guys, because there's really a lot of options here. You may have thought that car was the one, it was the perfect car, and then literally 2 days later something else pops up brand new, and it could be even better with less mileage and in better condition. So yeah, guys, that's the process to buying a used car here in Puerto Rico. Make sure you guys like the video if the video served you and if it answered any questions. And of course, if you have any other questions, be sure to let me know in the comments section below, and I'll be sure to get back to you guys with an answer. Alright, you guys, it's Josue el MangoMan coming to you from Puerto Rico, signing off. See you in the next video. Peace.